What flavor is the green gummy bear? Apple, lime, or strawberry? The great answer is strawberry. What unusual material was used in the construction of the Great Wall of China? Rice, paper, or flour? The great answer is rice. How much of your weight is made up of skin? 8.4%, 12%, or 16%? The great answer is 16%. What food when sealed never goes off? Almonds, coconut water, or honey? The great answer is honey. What is the inability to smell something called phantosomia, anosmia, or cynosmia? The great answer is anosmia. What is the average number of hair on a person's head? 70,000, 1,05,000, or 1,50,000? The great answer is 1,50,000. How many doors are in the White House? 232, 412, or 593? The great answer is 412 doors. How old is your last known universal ancestor? 38 million years, 380 million years, or 3.8 billion years? The great answer is 3.8 billion years. How many women are super tester? 15%, 25%, or 35%? The great answer is 35%. At what time is the human glow at its brightest? 10 am, 4 pm, or 4 am? The great answer is 4 am. What exactly is crab meat in sushi comprised of? Fish paste, lobster, or king crab? The great answer is fish paste. What is the name of the common ancestor of all living things on earth? GD, Dornax, or Leuca? The great answer is Leuca. How old are embryos when they develop fingerprints? 1 month, 3 months, or 5 or 6 months? The great answer is 3 months. How many hours do koalas sleep per day? Up to 22 hours, up to 20 hours, or up to 18 hours? The great answer is up to 22 hours. How much electricity does the human brain generate constantly? 1 watt, 3 watt, or 23 watt? The great answer is 23 watt. How much fat is in the human brain? 30%, 60%, or 70%? The great answer is 60%. When were Oreo invented? 1902, 1912, or 1922? The great answer is 1912. What scent characterizes the pheromone that makes bees defensive? Tea tree, banana, or paraffin? The great answer is banana. How many senses are there truly in humans according to scientists? 15, 6 to 9, or 9 to 20? The great answer is 9 to 20. How many different blood types do people really have? 8, 30, or 102? The great answer is 30. How frequently must the human stomach produce a new lining in order to not digest itself? Every 6 hours, every 6 days, or every 6 weeks? The great answer is every 6 days. How fast do nerve pulses travel in the human body? 28 miles per hour, 1 to 128 miles per hour, or 1 to 268 miles per hour? The great answer is 1 to 268 miles per hour. At what age does the human brain mature? 18, 21, or 25? The great answer is 21 age. The earliest virus discovered in human DNA is how old? 10,000 years, 100 million years, or 1.8 billion years? The great answer is 100 million years. How many viruses can be found in the average person DNA? 90,000, 100,000, or 150,000? The great answer is 100,000. How much saliva does the average person produce daily? 1 to 3 pints, 1 to 3 liters, or 300 milliliters? The great answer is 1 to 3 pints. What muscle never gets tired? The tongue, gluteus maximus, the masseter? The great answer is the masseter. How much bacteria live in the human mouth? 600 million, 6 billion or 60 million? The great answer is 6 billion. When was the first person to have blue eyes born? 7,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, or 3 years ago? The great answer is 7,000 years ago. How long does it typically take for someone to blink? 13 milliseconds, 100 to 300 milliseconds, or half a second? The great answer is 100 to 300 milliseconds. How much does the brain of a sperm whale weigh? 3 pounds, 7 pounds, or 17 pounds? The great answer is 17 pounds. When was the first DVD released? 1997, 1999, or 2002? The great answer is 1997. How long must an image be visible before the brain is able to process it? 13 milliseconds, 100 to 400 milliseconds, or half a second? The great answer is 13 milliseconds. Around how many years did the Indian independence movement last? 90 years, 120 years, or 67 years? The great answer is 90 years. When did the Nelson Mandela found the Nelson Mandela Foundation? 1999, 1995, or 1997? The great answer is 1999. When did the Operation Mongoose of the US in Cuba start? 1959, 1963, 1961? The great answer is 1961. The Tet Offensive happened during which war? Korean War, Vietnam War, or World War II? The great answer is Vietnam War. What was the time period of the Spanish flu pandemic? 1939 to 1941, 1915 to 1918, or 1918 to 1920? The great answer is 1918 to 1920. To which civilization does the Spartan constitution belong? Ancient Greek, Roman Empire, Carthage Empire? The great answer is Ancient Greece. The emergence of 3D printing goes back to which decades? The 80s, the 60s, or the 90s? The great answer is the 80s. When was Robert Kennedy assassinated? 1968, 1963, or 1965? The great answer is 1968. When was the Women National Basketball League founded? 1981, 1996 or 1987? The great answer is 1981. The FIFA World Cup was in 1930, but where did it take place? Russia, Pakistan or Uruguay? The great answer is Uruguay. Which of the options does not present a name of a Renaissance artist? Michelangelo, Pablo Picasso or Raphael? The great answer is Pablo Picasso. Which of the following is referred to as the cradle of civilization? Ancient Egypt, Indus Valley Civilization or Mesopotamia? The great answer is Mesopotamia. When did Germany and the Allied nations sign the Treaty of Versailles? 1919, 1918 or 1920? The great answer is 1919. When did the US declare itself independence from Britain? July 2, 1776, October 4, 1777 or May 1, 1775? The great answer is July 2, 1776. When was the world's first personal computer, the Embark, first invented? 1971, 1970 or 1973? The great answer is 1971. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union when the Cuban Missile Crisis took place? Joseph Stalin, Nikita Khrushchev or Vladimir Lenin? The great answer is Nikita Khrushchev. Who first ruled Rome? Trajan, Augustus or Claudius? The great answer is Augustus. Thanks for playing this quiz. Drop in your score in comments, please.